Okay.
Great. Well, good morning, everyone. I was just saying before we got started, it feels like a fall day outside. So we're going to start with a little bit of a warming practice. So go ahead and close your eyes just like you normally would at the start of practice, or you can bring your gaze down to the floor and allow your hands to come together in front of your heart-centered space. Just like you were going to get ready to set an intention, or this was kind of that hands on prayer, looking for guidance, whatever you want to feel. And while we're here, we're going to start to bring a little heat and friction between the hands. So start to rub your palms together, like you're really trying to warm them up, like it's chilly outside. And we'll do this for about 30 seconds, just building up that heat between the palms. And when you feel like you're starting to get a little bit toasty and warm, you can stop that friction and then allow your hands to cup over your eyes so you're blocking out the light around you. So the eyes just have a moment to rest in that darkness. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Let your fingertips start to slide down the sides of your forehead, coming down to your temples. And just use 2 or 3 fingers here and just massage very gently into the temple region. And this is a pressure point, which is really nice to help release stress and just kind of get your day started on a good note. And the next area we're going to explore, bring your fingertips down beside your ear, kind of working more into the jaw area. Just massaging there. Sometimes you can clench your teeth if you hold stress in your jaw, so just massage there for a moment. And then the last area we'll explore, just a little bit of this kind of acupuncture or acupressure, is bringing the hands down to the sides of the neck, kind of right below the ear, and work down that kind of ropey feeling muscle. If it's a little tight, it might feel sore, and just work your way down your neck until you get all the way to the tops of your shoulders. And here, reach the fingertips around behind you, kind of make kind of a clenching motion and massage into the tops of those, what we call our upper traps. Another area where a lot of us hold our stress or tension. So we're just trying to release some of that before we get going this morning. And then after you massage there for a moment, bring your hands down to your lap. Just release those shoulders down. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, draw your shoulders back. And just check in, see how you feel after that little soft massage. Okay, from here we're going to move into a seated twist. So inhale, sit up as tall as you can. Exhale, on your twist, you're going to reach your left hand over towards your right knee. Right hand's going to reach back behind you towards the center of your back if you can. Head can turn to look over towards that right shoulder. Inhale, see if you can lengthen, sit up a little taller. Exhale, see if you can deepen that twist slightly to that side. Great job. Next exhale, we're going to release, twist back to center. We're going to bring our right hand to our left knee. Left hand reaches back behind us. Inhale, lengthen in your seat. Exhale, twisting deeply to that one side, however far you feel comfortable going. And on your next exhale, twist, return back to center. Bring your right hand down beside you towards the mat, towards the floor. Inhale, reach your left arm up and overhead. Turn that left palm to face down towards you. And bring a little bend to your right elbow. You could also start to slide that right arm further out from you towards that right side to deepen this stretch. Take a nice deep breath into the left side of the body. Good job. Next inhale, return, bring yourself back up to center. Left hand's gonna reach down to the left side, right arm reaches up and overhead, palms turn down, and you can look up or down, whatever's more comfortable for your head and neck. Good, inhale, return, reach back up through center. Good, we're gonna interlace our fingers in front of our chest, turn our palms out and away from us, reach them up and overhead. Next exhale, reach those hands over towards the right side, opening back up alongside the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, reach back over to the left side. Inhale back to center. One more time to each side. Back over to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, relax those arms down by your sides. We're going to extend your right leg out towards that right side slightly. So it's at a little bit of an angle. And then move back so I'm not cutting off on the leg. On our exhale, we're going to fold forward from the hips, reach that right hand down the right leg, maybe towards the foot, but maybe if you can't reach, just wherever is accessible. You can bring a little bend to the knee. Left arm's gonna reach up and overhead. Maybe start to reach that left arm across and over, turning the palm to face down. See how that feels for the side of the body. Take a few breaths here. Good job. Inhale, return, reach back up through center, relax that left arm down, switch legs, left leg extends out, right leg tucks in towards the thigh. Exhale, reach down with your left arm. Inhale, right arm reaches up and overhead, and over and across. And nice deep breaths in. Use this as an opportunity to really expand your breath. Get into those spaces that you can't usually get into when you're not in these positions. And inhale, back up through center. Good, we're gonna go ahead and pull that leg back in. I'm gonna turn to the side here so you guys can see. I would recommend if you're seated on something, move off of it now. Now we're gonna move into some boat pose, a little bit of work for our core and our abdominals. So hands can start back behind you. Go ahead and lift up through the crown of your head, lift up your chest. Lift your toes away from the mat, the heels can stay planted to start. If you'd like here, maybe you want to try lifting the heels away from the floor. Try not to let your upper body lean back too far. Keep your core engaged. Maybe, perhaps, you want to bring the hands out alongside the legs, keeping yourself elevated. Good. See what you're able to do while you're here. Maybe you want to try alternating, bringing one heel down, opposite heel up. Just bringing a little bit of movement in. See what you're up for this morning. Just starting to warm our bodies up. Good job. So next exhale, if you do have those feet lifted or you're moving them, bring them back down to the floor. We're going to interlace our fingers in front of our chest. Elbows are out to the side. Exhale, rotate your torso, let it face over towards that right side. Inhale, bring your torso back to center. Exhale, torso goes to the left. Inhale, back to center. Again, twist, center, twist, and center. Continue going back and forth. Few more rounds. Good. You want to add the extra challenge. Go ahead and try lifting those heels back up away from the floor. Seeing that extra element. If you can maintain your form, a couple more to each side. And last one, you've got this. Next time you're back to center, exhale, plant your feet, plant the hands, take a breath. Gotta roll on over now. Come onto your hands and your knees. Come onto all fours. Please feel free to bring your blanket under your knees if you need that extra cushion. Palms under shoulders, fingers spread nice and wide apart. We're gonna go right into cat and cow. So inhale, go ahead, let your belly lower down towards the mat, slightly tailbone lifts, chin draws away from your chest. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under, arch your spine up, draw your chin in towards your chest. Inhale again, lower the belly, lift the tailbone, chin draws away from your chest. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, arch the spine, chin draws in. Continue, take a few more rounds. Just do the movement in a way that feels good to you. If it feels nice to press your hips over to one side slightly, feel free to do that. Stretch out the side body a little bit more. Take a couple more rounds. Great. Bringing yourself back through center. Come back to a neutral flat back. We'll do our bird dog. So inhale, go ahead, extend, bring our right leg back behind us. Left arm reaches forward as if you're shaking somebody's hand. So you can really lengthen through that heel, lengthen through your fingertips here. Keep your belly button pulled towards your spine. And exhale, release that hand, release that knee down, switch sides. Inhale, extend, opposite leg back. Let's bring our right arm forward, hold tight there. And exhale, release down. We're gonna do it again. So again, right leg back, left arm out. Breathe in. And exhale down. Switch sides one more time. Again, left leg back, right arm forward. Breathing in here. Exhale, breathe out. Come on down. Good. This time, we're going to extend our right leg back. We're going to keep our toes down on the mat. We're going to bring our our left arm forward. We're going to reach it up and overhead, circle it back behind us slightly, all the way back around to the front. And when you reach the front, optional, if you want to lift off those back toes, re-engaging your core. Inhale again, reach that arm up, overhead, back around to the front. Optional lift of the back foot and continue around. Take a few rounds on your own. Okay, a couple more. Y'all are doing great, I'm sure. And last round here. Next time the left arm reaches back around, plant the hand, plant the knee, take a breath, relax. And we'll switch to the other side. So this time, left leg extends back, right arm forward. Inhale, reach it up and overhead, back behind, and then back around to the front. Inhale, again, reach up, back around. Optional to lift off those back toes again if you want to, you don't have to. Do what feels right to you, however challenging you want to make your practice. A few more rounds to go, get into that rhythm. So it almost kind of feels like you're at your own little dance. Just feels natural to you. And one more time around. Good job. Next time, bring that hand and knee back down. We move them to thread the needle, but we're going to do a moving version of it. So on your next inhale, go ahead and bring your left arm out and up towards that left side. As you exhale, we're going to sweep that left arm underneath, but we're not going to bring the shoulder all the way down. Just reach it through, and then inhale, reach it all the way back up and overhead. Exhale, sweep it back through underneath. Inhale, reach back up and overhead. Exhale, sweep back through. Inhale, back up. Good, a few more. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. And last two, inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Good, go ahead. Next time that you bring that hand back up and overhead, relax the left hand back down, plant it under the shoulder. We'll switch sides. Inhale, when you're ready, right arm reaches out and up. Exhale, sweep it through, reach it over towards that opposite side. Inhale, reach it back up and through. Exhale, sweep down. Inhale, back up. And sweep through. Keep going. Move with your breath. Couple more to go. Good job. Last one. Beautiful work, everyone. Next time you reach that right arm back up and overhead, exhale, bring the hand back down under the shoulder. Good. At this point in our class, I'm going to recommend if you have blocks or books, grab those, bring them up towards the top of your mat. And again, if you're on a hard surface, I would recommend having some cushion under your knees because we're going to be on the knees for a little bit longer. So you may wish to have that. So grab it if you need it. So go ahead and bring your hands up onto your blocks so they're still under your shoulders. Step your right foot up between your hands. So we're working on a little low lunge here. So we're going to work on our hip flexor and our hamstring, the back of the leg. So while we're here, the first thing you want to check in with is as you press the hips forward and down, you're making sure the knee is over the ankle. And it's not going to the inside of your big toe. Should feel a stretch to the front of that left hip. And as we exhale, we're going to go ahead and start to shift our hips back, lift up those front toes slightly. You can keep a bend in this front knee if you need it. Let your upper body fold forward, forehead draws down towards the knee. You're going to feel this more through the back of that hamstring again. So inhale, go ahead, plant that front foot, shift the hips forward and down, getting into that hip flexor. And exhale, shift the hips back. Try to keep them square, so please don't sway them to one side or the other. We all have a tendency to kind of want to cheat to one side or the other instead of going straight down. But that way you get the best stretch, truly. And inhale, go ahead, plant that front foot, shift the hips back down, lunge. And pull the hips back, lean forward, hamstring half split. Do a couple more back and forth on your own. Inhale forward to your lunge. Exhale back to that half split. And just finding your rhythm. And next time that you come back to that half split, go ahead and hold in it. Really release forward, forehead drawing down. Give ourselves about 30 seconds here to get into the back of that leg. And if you're anything like most people, the hamstrings tend to be one of those areas that get tight quickly. So it's important to stretch them out often. And your next inhale, go ahead and plant that front foot. Step your front foot to meet your back. Go ahead and let your hips press back towards your heels. Your arms can come off your blocks if you want. Forehead can come down towards the mat. Just coming into your child's pose, relaxing here for a moment. And your next inhale will rise back up to all fours, this time stepping our left foot up between our hands, getting it situated in its right place so that when you, again, press the hips forward and down, is that knee over the ankle? Is it to the inside of the big toe? And exhale, shift the hips back, forehead draws down, back of that hamstring, lower back, maybe even the glute a little bit. Inhale, back forward, hip flexor, or psoas muscle. Exhale, shift the hips back here. Very continue a few more rounds back and forth on your own. Good, last two here. And the next time that you come back with the hips, again, we're gonna hold there for a few moments. Let yourself surrender, release forward, let go. Great job. Next inhale, rising back up. Go ahead, this time we're gonna step our back foot up to meet our front foot. Stepping into a standing forward fold. You can grab opposite elbows here. Take a little sway or swing to each side. Just let yourself hang down. Good, and from here, we'll be doing our sun breathing. So inhale, bring your hands up to your shins, your knees are your thighs, pull yourself halfway up to your flat back, pull your shoulder blades together. Exhale, forward fold down. Inhale, all the way up this time, arms reach up and overhead. Exhale, bring the hands down through the heart center. Fold forward from your hips, dive down, forward fold. Inhale again, come back up halfway. Exhale, forward fold down. Inhale, standing tall, all the way back up to the top. Exhale, hands back down through the heart, dive down, fold forward. Inhale, back up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, all the way back to the top. Good, one more time. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale up, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way back to the top. Exhale, hands back to our heart center. And we're going to move into sun salutations next. So again, more of our heating, our warming practice on this more cool fall day, fall morning. So on our inhale, bring our arms out in front of our chest, up alongside our ears. Exhale, fold forward from your hips, bring your fingertips down beside your toe tips. Step your right foot back to a lunge. If optional, to keep your back knee lifted or lower down. Hands can stay down, come up to the thigh, the heart, or up alongside your ears. Right, again, same thing as our lunge earlier. You're going to press the hips forward and down while keeping the knee over the ankle to get a little bit of a deeper stretch. Exhale, take the hands back down, frame the front foot. Step your front foot to meet your back. Come back into your downward facing dog, or our first downward facing dog, actually. So go ahead and walk your dog, bend in one knee, press down through the opposite heel. And on our next inhale, bring your chest forward over your hands, come into a plank or modify down on your knees if necessary. Bring your elbows in towards your ribs, scoop your chest either to your chaturanga cobra, or press all the way up, extend the arms, press into the tops of the feet for upward dog. Tuck your toes, come right back to downward facing dog. And next inhale, take as many steps to get that right foot back up between the hands, landing in your lunge. And back knee higher down. Arms can lift up if you wish. And next exhale, allow the hands to step back down by that front foot. Back foot steps up to meet the front forward fold. Inhale, go all the way back up to standing, arms reach up and overhead. Little back bend if you wish. Exhale, hands back to heart. We'll do 2 more rounds, but I regret wearing this sweatshirt now. So we'll do 2 more. So inhale, hands back to heart center. Inhale, arms reach out and up. Exhale, forward fold, come down. Next inhale, step that left foot back first for your lunge. And down or up. If you want to twist on this round, bring the hands up to heart center. Exhale, we'll twist the torso to face towards that right side. Take the left elbow down towards that right knee if you wish. Eyes can look out over your right elbow. Or if you can't look out over the right elbow, just keep the eyes down towards the floor. Okay, next exhale, twist your body back to center. Plant your hands, step your front foot to meet your back. Lift your hips back to downward facing dog. Inhale, chest forward over the hands, our yoga push-up chaturanga, elbows in towards the ribs, scoop either to cobra or upward facing dog. And back again to downward facing dog. Eyes look back up between the hands, take as many steps for the left foot to get back up as you need, landing in your lunge. When you're there, hands come back up to heart center. Exhale, twist to the left side this time. Take that right elbow down if you'd like. Eyes can look out over the left elbow. Great, exhale, twist back to center. Plant those hands, step the back foot up to meet the front, forward fold. Inhale, standing tall, all the way back up. Optional back bend if you'd like. Hands back to heart center. One more round to go. Inhale, again, arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold, come on down. Inhale, right foot steps back. Lunge. Right hand can stay down under the shoulder this time. As you exhale, twist open with your left arm, reaching it up and overhead. Good. Next exhale, take the left hand back down, plant it, step the front foot to meet the back, downward facing dog. Inhale, chest forward over the hands, and again, chaturanga through. One more time, either to Cobra or upward facing dog, and back again to downward facing dog. Inhale, take as many steps as you need to get that right foot back up between the hands. Left hand stays down. Exhale, twist open with your right arm. Next exhale, releasing. Bring that right hand back down. Back foot steps up to meet the front. Inhale, all the way back up to standing, arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Arms may relax down by your sides. Good job, everyone. We'll go ahead and move on our mat now to stand widthwise. Take a nice big step out to the sides, about 3 or 4 feet apart. And we're going to do our warrior sequence. So turn your toes to face out towards the right toes to face out towards the right side. Heel to heel alignment or heel to arch. Bend that right knee, it's right over the ankle. And hands can start on the shoulders and then gradually spread out from there, looking out over those right fingertips. And imagine you're either pressing your feet apart or you're squeezing the feet towards one another slightly. As far as your shoulders go, relax them away from the ears. Pull the shoulder blades together behind you slightly. Let that help open up through the chest. And as we're here, we're gonna flow and move a little bit. So as we exhale, bend that right elbow, bring the forearm down to the thigh. Left arm can reach straight up and overhead. Side angle. Inhale, come back up to the middle, return to your warrior two. Exhale, take the left hand down to the left thigh. Right hand comes up and overhead, palm down, facing towards you for reverse warrior. Inhale, come back to your warrior two. Exhale, side angle once again. Inhale, back to warrior two. And exhale, reverse warrior. Good, continue here. Few more rounds back and forth. Now you're gonna start to feel it in this side body, the side obliques a little bit. As we strengthen, finding our center, that middle ground, just returning back to it each time. Okay, a couple more back and forth. Good job. So next time you find yourself back in warrior two with the arms extended, straighten that right knee slightly. Moving into triangle, reach forward with your right arm. If there's something out in front of you you're trying to grab, pull this left hip back. Release the right hand down towards the inside of the right calf. Left arm can reach straight up and overhead. Try to imagine you're being pulled or lifted up by this top arm. Good job. Next inhale, pull yourself all the way back up through center. Relax your arms down by your sides. Turn your right toes back to face forward. Before we do the other side, we'll take a little brief intermission. Take a wide-legged forward fold. So sometimes it's nice to have the hands on the hips. As we exhale, just start by folding halfway down. Feel the lower back start to open up. And then release again, all the way down. Maybe the hands come down to the floor. Maybe you grab opposite elbows and sway a little bit each time. We'll take a wide-legged twist while we're here. So keep your left hand reaching down. If you can't reach the floor, please feel free to have your block and have that center of your chest. As we exhale, we'll twist open, reach the right arm out and up, reaching overhead. Perhaps you want to even bring that hand down to your hip, or take the back of the hand over towards the lower back, or even over to the opposite hip. You still don't feel a stretch, start to walk your hand over towards that right leg, maybe even holding onto the foot or the ankle or any area that's accessible. On your next exhale, start to unwind from your twist. Find your way back through center. Let your right hand replace your left center of the chest. Exhale, twist open. Left arm reaches up. Hand can come down to hip or over towards the lower back. Again, find what works for you. Maybe walk that right hand closer over towards your left foot. See how that feels. On your next exhale, unwind from your twist. Move your way back through center. Inhale, gradually start to roll your way back up to standing. Feel free to grab a drink of water if you need it. And then we're going to do the opposite side. So here we go. Left toes will turn out to the left side, going out towards the side of the mat. Bend that left knee. Hands can start on the shoulders, spreading out from there. Eyes look out over your left fingertips. And play around with pressing your feet apart or pulling your feet together. Feel that difference. Subtle, but it's really there. The isometric contraction. And if you ever need to turn your palms up instead of down, you can give that a try. See how that feels for the shoulders, for the chest. And we'll take our little flow while we're here again. So bend that left elbow. Forearm comes down to the thigh. Right arm reaches up and overhead, side angle. Inhale, come back through center. Eyes can look back out over that left fingertips. Exhale, right hand down to right thigh. And the left arm up and overhead for reverse warrior. Inhale again, back to your warrior two. Exhale, come into your side angle again. Inhale, back to warrior two. And exhale, return to reverse warrior. And flowing between all three, finding your timing, your movement, your balance here. If you are on your own, sometimes it takes a few to get the hang of it, but I'm sure you'll have got it. Okay, a couple more. And last one. Next, on your back in your warrior two, hold there. Left knee straightens slightly. Reach forward with those left fingertips. Right hip draws back. Left hand can reach down. Right arm reaches up. And like you're being lifted, you're pulled up by that right arm. Hold in your triangle. And on your next inhale, pull yourself back up through the center. Relax those arms, relax those shoulders. Bring the toes back to face forward. Roll your shoulders out slightly. Walk your feet back together. Then we're going to come down to our mat. We're going to lie down on our stomachs. So make your way down there. Move anything out of your way that you need to. So once you're down on your stomach, just have one cheek on the mat to begin. Bring your fingertips up underneath your shoulders, elbows in close to your rib cage. And from here, we'll work on our baby cobra. So turn your chin or your forehead to the center of the mat, whatever's most comfortable for you. Next, inhale, lift your chin or forehead away from the mat. Lift the chest, lift the hands, pull the shoulder blades back together behind you. And next exhale, relax the upper body back down. And next inhale, we're gonna lift up again. Inhale, lift up. Draw those shoulder blades back behind, open the chest, open the heart space. And exhale to take it back down, release. And we'll go it again, one more time. Inhale again, chest, chin lifts, hands lift. Exhale, release down. Good. This time we'll come up to our full Cobra. So hands stay down. Inhale, chest lifts, chin lifts, hands can stay down. Elbows stay in towards the ribs, core is engaged to help you lift up a little higher. Exhale, release your way down. Inhale again when you're ready, lifting back up. Chest lifts, chin lifts. Good, come up to whatever height you can. And exhale when you're ready, release down. One more time here, finish strong. Inhale, chest, chin lifts, elbows in tight to the sides. And exhale, release down. Good, very nice job. Your arms can come on down by your sides now. You can turn your cheek back to one side or the opposite side if you need to. Our attention is going to come down to our lower back for Locust Pose. So from here, when you're ready, chin our forehead back to center. And focus on your right leg. Lengthen the right side out so it's longer than the left. Inhale, lift that right leg up away from the floor. Let it hover in the air. And exhale, release that leg back down. Go over to the left side, lengthen it out. Inhale, left side lifts, hold tight there. And exhale, left side releases down. Back to the right, lengthen it out. Inhale, right side lifts, hold tight. Exhale, right side releases. And again, left side, lengthen. Inhale, lifting up, holding there for a moment. And exhale, leg releases down. Good job, you guys. Now we'll be combining the two legs. So lengthen them both out. Inhale, both legs lift away from the mat. Might be a little bit harder, but just give it your best shot. And exhale, both legs release down. Now we'll do it again. So you can do it one more time. Inhale, lengthen them out. Inhale, legs lift up. Hold up there. Exhale, legs release down. Awesome job. Now we're going to be bringing upper body and lower body combined together. So on your next inhale, lift your chin, lift your chest, lift your arms, reach them back behind you, and lift both legs away from the mat, coming into Locust Pose, your full version. You're really trying to get as much of the front of the body away from the mat as you can. Good job, everyone. Exhale, relax that body back down. And we'll do it one more time. And inhale, lift chest, lift chin, lift arms, lift legs. Reach yourself up. Open up the front of the body. Strengthen the back of the body. And exhale. Relax. Come on back down. Turn your cheek back to one side. Take a breath. Good. And from here, when you're ready, you can roll on over. Come onto one side. Doesn't matter which side you want to come onto. If you need your blanket or your towel, feel free to bring that up underneath your head and your neck. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of release for our shoulders now. We're gonna do our somatic shoulder release. So I would recommend having something under your neck if you don't. Bring your arms out in front of your chest, stack your palms one on top of each other. So we'll start just very gentle. Inhale, slide your top hand up to touch your bottom wrist. Exhale, slide your hand right back down. Touch the bottom palm. Inhale again, slide up, touch the bottom wrist. Exhale, come back down. And continue on, just gently tracing up and down. Okay, these movements are meant to be soothing and comforting for the nervous system. So they're nice movements to do as we get closer to the end of our practice, as we're starting to wind things down, to bring you more into that relaxation space. And we did some fairly engaging things. So well-rounded practice is the hope here. Okay, so next time that your palms are together, we'll trace the arm all the way up. So take that hand all the way up the bottom arm across the top of your chest, out towards that opposite side to your own degree, and turn your head and neck if you wish. Exhale, hand traces back down across the chest until the hands come back together again. And then again, inhale, we'll trace back open, out and across. Exhale, take your time, slide all the way back down. And then continue on just like so. Just moving gently with your breath. So letting each time open up a little bit more, just patiently and persistently. Okay, a couple more of these traces. And last one. Okay, next time hands are back together, we'll move on to the next movement, our sunrise arms. So inhale, lifting that hand directly up over the chest and out to the other side, just like an arch. Exhale, take the hand all the way back down to where you started. Inhale again, reaching back up overhead. Exhale, take your time. Rejoin the hands together. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, back down. Okay, continue. And just feeling that shoulder, that heart space. Start to open, start to release and let go. Couple more. And last one. And next time you bring the hands back down, we've got one final movement here, a somatic clock. So for this one, you want to go ahead and lift up your top leg and straighten it out. Lift up your top arm and straighten it. Inhale, your arm's going to reach overhead, and as it does, your leg's going to kick out in front of you. Your arm's going to reach back in front of your chest, and your leg is going to kick right back behind you slightly. And inhale, arm up, leg kicks forward, and switch. Arm forward, leg back. It might take a couple times to get it, but once you've got it, just go with the flow. A few more times around, just winding up and back. And last one. And next time you reach the arm forward, rest that arm back down, rest that leg down, take a moment. And you might feel tired. I know it doesn't feel like you can do a lot when you're lying down, but you can do a lot more than you think. So good job, everyone. We're gonna roll on over to the other side of your body, and we'll repeat that shoulder sequence all again. Get yourself comfy. Hands are stacked on top of each other. Again, we'll start with just that palm slide going up. So inhale, fingertips touch the bottom wrist. Exhale, hand comes right back down. Inhale again, trace up. Exhale, come down. Take your time. And gentle, easy. Doesn't have to be rushed. Couple more. And last one. Okay, we'll move on now to our arm slide. So inhale, trace all the way up, across the chest, out to that other side. Exhale, hand traces back down the chest, all the way back to the palms. Inhale, trace up. Exhale, trace down. Continue on. And just let yourself be gently soothed by that rhythmic motion. Three more to go. Great, and your last one. Okay, moving on now to our sunrise arms. Inhale, directly lift up and overhead, out to that other side. Exhale, palms back together. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, set down. Continue on. Move with breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, set. And last two. And one more. Good job. So next time hands are together, we'll finish off with our somatic clock again. So lift up that top leg, lift up that top arm. Inhale, arm reaches up, leg kicks forward, and switch. Arm reaches back around, leg kicks back behind. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back behind. Okay, just swinging back and forth. Okay, last couple. And one more. Very good job. Next time hand comes down, you can relax. You roll back over onto your back at this time. Great, and we'll do a couple more stretches there, and then we'll do our meditation. So once you're on your back, go ahead and have a bend in your knees if you don't already, soles of the feet on the floor. Arms are going to spread out by the side, making kind of a T shape. The palms can be face up. Inhale, we're going to pull our knees in towards our chest. On our exhale, we'll let our knees start to lower down towards that right side. But before they get all the way down, we're going to lift them, bring them back up to the center. So exhale, we'll start to go down to the left side. But again, before they come all the way down, lift them up, pull them back to the middle. Do that a few times back and forth. Just warming up. Good job, everyone. One more to each side. And next time you start to go down to the right, go ahead, let the knees go all the way down to that right side. You can bring your right hand to the top of the left knee, pull down slightly to deepen the stretch. Head can stay at center or look out over your left arm. Your next inhale, go ahead and pick those knees up, bring them back to the middle. Exhale, knees go down to the left side. Head can turn to look to the right. Left hand can pull down on the right knee if you wish. Next inhale, knees come back up to the middle. Hug them in towards the chest. Reach around to the front of the shin. Start to circle those knees around. Okay, change the direction you're circling, go the opposite way. Okay, from here, reach up towards the ankles, the arches, the big toes, or even the outside edges of the feet for happy baby pose. Pulling the feet apart and pulling the knees a little wider will deepen the stretch. And after you've been in your happy baby for a little moment, maybe you've rocked a little back and forth, just massaging out to the lower back area. And relax the hands from the feet. Bring the soles of your feet together. The knees will open out one to either side. If you need your blocks, you can bring one underneath each knee or underneath each thigh. Let one of your hands come to rest on your belly or your stomach. And on our inhale, we'll take just a really nice deep breath in. Feel your belly and your diaphragm expand. And exhale. Deep breath out. Just feel your belly relax. Take a few more breaths like that. Inhale, deep breath in. Belly expands. Exhale, deep breath out. Let it go. All right, do a few more of those deep breaths on your own. Just getting ready for our relaxation practice. And so at this time, if you want to stretch your legs out long or adjust them to another position that's more comfortable for you, go ahead and do so. If you need to grab a drink of water before our little relaxation period, you can. I will have a little over 5 minutes to do our relaxation here. So we'll go through our tense and release body scan, just to make sure that when you leave class, you feel as relaxed and just as at ease as possible. So as you're resting, start to bring your attention to focus on your right leg. On your next inhale, lift your right leg up, away from the floor, away from the mat. You can flex your right foot if you'd like. And as you exhale, drop that right leg back down to the mat. Give it a little shake or a roll to each side, and then just let it relax. And then bring your awareness over to your opposite leg. On your inhale, lift that left leg up. Let it hover in the air, hold it tight. Maybe flex the foot. Exhale, drop the left leg back down. Give it a little shake, a little wiggle, and let it relax. Awareness now comes up to both of your arms. On your inhale, lift both arms up away from the body. Squeeze the hands, make tight fists. And exhale, relax your hands, relax your arms back down, give them a little roll, and let them relax. Awareness now to your hips and your glutes. On your inhale, squeeze your gluteal muscles, hold them tight. And exhale, relax your glutes. Awareness now comes to your stomach and your belly. On your inhale, take another deep breath in. Feel your belly expand like a balloon. Hold at the top. And big exhale. Just let it go. Awareness now up to your chest and your lungs. Inhale again, take another deep breath in. Fill your chest up. And big exhale. Let it go. Awareness now to your shoulders. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders up towards your earlobes. Hold them tight. And exhale, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Staying with the shoulders, inhale, reach the fingertips down towards the toes. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, release. Inhale, this time pull the shoulders together. In front of the chest, open up the back of the body. Exhale, release. And inhale, press the shoulders back behind you into the mat. Open up the chest, front of the body. And exhale, release. Awareness now to your neck. Just turn the head towards one side gently. Head comes back to center. Turn to the opposite side. And then back to center. Awareness now comes to the very end of your nose. On your inhale, let your eyes and your lips squeeze in towards your nose, making a tight face. Hold that for a moment. And exhale, just relax your face completely. Take the time now just to bring your attention to your breath. Relaxing for this next minute or so, just quietly, at ease. Just feeling the breath moving in the body like a wave in the ocean, rising and falling. This time, just deepen your breath slightly. Bring a little bit of movement to your fingers, to your toes. Stretch your arms or your legs out if you'd like. If you like to stay on your back, stay here. Or you can roll over to one side, whatever is comfortable for you. And when you're ready, you can come back up to a comfortable seated position so we can close our class out together. Once you're back up in your seat, just joining hands at the heart space. Taking a deep breath in, deep breath out. Bow your head towards your hands, just honoring your heart. Thank you so much for joining this morning, and namaste. Namaste, everyone. I hope you have a great Friday. Let us know how you're feeling, what you thought of the class in the comments if you'd like. And we'll see you in a few weeks. So thank you so much.